Hello, everyone. Um, this is the love readings for the sign of. Let's see, I'm trying to think who I want to start with. I think Aries. I'll start with Aries. And lay a spread out of, kind of like, some will be for the women, some will be for the men, Aries. So these are the messages for Aries of August 2019. What does Aries, who are women, need to hear to prepare them for this month in their love life, pertaining to love? What does love look like for them? See what kind of messages we can get. And I'll shuffle those like that. Alright. First card is the Lovers in reverse. So I feel like Aries, who are women, I feel like they're in need of, a balance, need of something within the relationship that may have been off kiltered in some way, maybe in some way that isn't something reliable that you've been working on, I feel like. Maybe this is within yourself that you feel like you've been struggling how to balance a love dynamic, love situation. So I think in the month of August, you're having to look at that is how to balance a love situation, whatever that looks like. Um, or you've been dealing with a lot of imbalances. See what other messages we can get for Aries women. What do they need to hear, Spirit? Okay. So you have the Star card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, and you have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like you could be in a relationship with an Aquarius, or this is a past situation. So I'm feeling majority of you, there needs to be a balance within the relationship, especially when it comes to feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like maybe you had a lot to give in a situation. Um, so I feel like you're trying to get out of that. You're trying to get out of that mind frame of feeling stuck or stagnant. Let's see if we can get what's going on with your potential partner or whoever you're dealing with when it comes to love dynamic. Like, what are they going through in the midst of this relationship? Or if you're single, you could be single. Aries women and what they're going, or what their partner or potential partner, what are they going through in the midst of all this imbalance? You could be in contemplation, I'm feeling, for some of you, whoever you're dealing with when it comes to this love situation. I feel like, too, with the Star card, if it is an Aquarius that you're dealing with, I feel like they're in a lot of thinking mode. Maybe they're not aware of things that you're feeling within the dynamic of the relationship. Okay, this wanted to come out. The Five of Pentacles. So this is what your partner or potential person that you're dealing with, they feel left out on something. Maybe they feel like they're in lack of something, in need of something. Maybe they can't fully give to the situation anymore, or there's just something within themselves that's saying, um, you know, I could have this with you, or I've had this in the past with you, where I've had this balance, this like kind of yin and yang, kind of like balancing out my pentacles, but I just feel like there's too many cards. I'll put that one back in the deck. Maybe there's just not enough to give to the situation, or they're just trying to work on the relationship if they are committed to you. And then you have the Ace of Cups here and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like they're considering their options, especially this new beginning with you, or they don't want a beginning with you. So it's either they're dealing with that, or they have dealt with this. Maybe this was how things were in the past, where, you were new love to them. You were someone that they wanted to balance things out in the relationship. But for whatever reason, things, like, maybe it was good in the relationship for both of you, but for whatever, they're kind of deciding on what to do, to start something, to end something, or it's implying that they're walking away. But I feel like in some way with the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of weighing out the balance. Like, you got this Lover's card, so it's a strong soulmate, I feel like. But within reverse, I feel like, they have a lot going on for them when it comes to balancing out things, when it comes to looking at their priorities, especially when it comes to their finances, when it comes to, what they want to venture out in life. And I don't think it's necessary walking away. Some of you, they have walked away from you. I'm feeling with those cards and the placements. I feel like there could be a chance they could come back to you if that is an ex-lover, because in the reverse. But I feel like, whatever caused the imbalance here, whether you're with this person or not, Aries, I just feel like there's a lot of painful things that they had to see or consider when it comes to walking away, when it comes to maybe their cups weren't being fulfilled in some way. So I feel like this could be a past person you're dealing with, but I feel like in some way they want to come in, or you want to come in, because there is a strong connection. And maybe you know, you have your hopes up for it, but also too, I feel like you're not putting up with the the fuckery of it all or something. I'm feeling, because Aries can take care of himself. I feel like this is how they made you feel in a relationship. So I just feel like if it is an ex trying to come back, or if you're trying to balance the situation out, I just feel like they're really, both of you have similar energies. If you think about it, like these two cards, you're kind of balancing out. This is about partnership. So maybe you potentially want a partnership with them, but also too, they're weighing out their options, or they're not making a decision for whatever reason on something. So I feel like it's really weird with these two cards right here for them on their side. Is this is about walking away. Maybe their cups aren't filled in some way, so they went on to something new and better. Or this is what they're feeling currently, where they may want a new beginning with you, may want to come in to start something. But I feel like someone here walked away from something in the past. I really strongly feel this is a past connection, where maybe you had a like a really strong connection with this person, whoever that may be, and they put you in these swords energy where it was toxic to your health. It was toxic to your thought. Maybe you felt entrapped somewhere. And I just feel like, things could balance out in the situation, if, this is kind of the Aquarius card, fate, destiny. Aquarius is about that. But I feel like with your end of it, Aries, I feel like you're tired of having these swords to your back. You're tired of having your hands tied. But I feel like they're trying in their own way to balance it out. If you're still with this person, they're trying to balance it out. They don't want to walk away. Maybe they're tempted to walk away. They want something new with you, I feel like, but it's a lack of something within the relationship that I personally feel from the cards, that they're not getting what they need in the relationship and form more dynamic. And maybe you feel like this in some way too. So I hope that resonate with you, Aries ladies. Um, let's let's get into Aries men. All right, Spirit. That's a lot to take in, especially, sometimes there could be a strong connection in love relationships, but sometimes it's just trying to balance things out. But I feel like both of you in your way are trying to move forward in life, whether you're together or not. All right, let's get into Aries men. Aries men, what does Messages Aries men need to hear, what's going on in their relationship, how they're feeling, potentially with a partner or someone they're thinking of, or if they're single, what's going on with Aries men. Alright, I feel a lot of dominant energy here for Aries men. Like they're really stepping up their game. They're focusing on their wealth. They're focusing on their happiness. Let's see if we can get cards. So these wanted to come out for Aries men. You have the Five of Swords, the World card, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like with these cards coming out side by side, you've done a lot of work, Aries men, cutting to the bullshit of things, especially when it comes to new beginnings, when it comes to new cycles. So I feel like you're coming into a new cycle when it comes to maybe love, maybe you. But like I said, I was picking up more of your energy, like you're taking the sword in your hand, you're taking control for your life. But I feel like there is this indication, kind of like mixed energy, where it's like, you're fine all by yourself. You don't need anybody. I feel like you cut people out or they cut you out, whoever you're dealing with. But I feel like there's hesitation to move forward, especially on a new offer, a new beginning, when it comes to a love dynamic. Now, who is Aries dealing with, and what are the messages for Aries that they need to hear about this other person they're dealing with, whether it's in a relationship or a partnership? What's going on with the other person that Aries man is dealing with? What do they need to hear? So maybe Aries men, you cut through something to start something new with someone new, or you're getting ready to do this. I feel like now whoever you're dealing with, they got the Hanged Man. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. Not for all of you, some of you maybe. And then this one to come out, the Four of Swords. So I feel like this person is kind of like, I'm feeling like they're restraining from you, or they're feeling like they don't really have maybe time. Maybe they're just complacent and they're not very aware of something. I don't know, let's see if we can get like one more card for whoever Aries men is dealing with concerning love and relationships. But maybe they're just trying to recover. That's what I'm getting to. They're trying to recover in their life. Um, I'm not, well, these kinds. So, Queen of Wands and Page of Swords. So, maybe they want a fresh beginning, but this I'm feeling is more about communication. They're trying to take action for their life. They're trying to step into their power. But with these cards together, I'm feeling like, kind of how they're feeling with you and stuff in the midst of this relationship is they want a new beginning with you, Aries men. They want to take action on something, but at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of recovering from, maybe a thought pattern. Maybe they went through awakening or something that they're trying to maneuver how they can communicate with you, I'm feeling. Um, let's see if we can get some clarifiers for this situation that Aries men is dealing with this other person. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. Like maybe they want to communicate how they feel with you in some way, but they're not. They're just trying to recover. I feel like they're distant some way. Maybe distant travel. Maybe they're left to their own devices in some way, like to themselves, trying to contemplate on how to move forward or communicate in their lives, maybe to you. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like it's a new cycle for them. So they have a lot of new energy, I feel like. Maybe they want a new beginning with you, but I just feel like for some of you Aries men, whoever you're dealing with, is they're going through a transformation period, especially the Wheel of Fortune. That's all about, the World card almost. Like, you know, like a cycle has ended. So maybe they went through like a rebirth where I'm just hearing a lot of recovering and trying to manage things. But I feel like they want to come in. Someone wants to come in and communicate something, but I feel like they're trying to move forward, trying to move past. Let's see if we can get more of your energy, what's going on with you with this other person, how you may feel about them. Like every reading's going to be different. Not everyone's going to have the same message, but I feel like there's something that maybe you need to say towards this person, like how you feel about this person and feeling. All right. So we have right here the seven of cups. So there's not choices here, and I feel like you're moving on to something.